What's up, guys? Sorry for the long time no vlogging. So basically it's Friday, the 1st September, and just catching up with stuff, and just gonna show you guys what happened last week. I went to California tuning event, and the day or 2 days before, my MacBook decided to crap out. Luckily I've been backing up all the tuning data, but unfortunately some of the tuning tools could only be operated in Windows XP. So I was having really hard time getting it up and running, and I was actually able to get it up and running on the plane. So, which was kind of funny, but it was frustrating. I was actually staying here till like 2-3 in the morning to get it to work, and I finally got it up and running. I wasn't in the right state of mind, so I didn't bring my memory card, so I couldn't really film much. So I was filming some other stuff with the phone, but I didn't get the best footage. So Friday night I flew out and got like 6-7 can tunes done in a random parking lot. Got about 7 cars tuned on Saturday on the dyno, and 7 cars can tune on the side. So it was really hectic, and the dyno shop owner had to leave by certain time, so got really hectic. And also that was a fight night, so I stayed up a little late, and Sunday took care of about another 7 cars, a couple more on the side. Monday I stayed extra, met up with a couple of guys, did can tunes, and I did 1 fix on the side as well. So came back, had this car dropped off, which you're gonna see on the next video, which is 3.8 turbo, has white body, nice looking car, but has some issues here and there. And also I'm doing a manual transmission swap, so you're gonna see this in the next video. As you can see, I've been just organizing the shop. Everything's clean, so is everything here. But next week, once I'm done with this car, probably I'm gonna do some of the shop main cleaning upstairs, and also more of like I'm gonna make some custom storage and bench and stuff like that, which is pretty exciting. And I've been just doing a lot of walk-in can tunes, and did a few installs, which you're about to see, and hope you enjoy it. So it's the next day. I went home around 5 or 6, had a dinner, passed out, and just woke up like 6:30, drop off my kids. Now back at it. I couldn't film much, but I decided to just put this car on the lift and basically undo the transmission. And basically all the bolts are in the order. So it's here, and upon the inspection, as suspected, has a blown throb bearing, which is a common issue. But before I do anything, I gotta start assembling this, which is the transmission jack. I bought this a couple of months ago. Haven't like installed it yet. I could rely on this one, but I'd rather just do this, and I don't even have to put the transmission on the ground. I could just replace it right here with the jack, which is the easiest way to do. Alright, so I just had to step out for like a couple hours, going to a baseball game. My first one. Actually sang a national anthem with his classmates. So I had to step out for a bit. Came back to the shop. It's like 9:30, trying to finish this transmission. So pulled out the throb bearing earlier just to confirm that it's just a throb bearing. And it is, as suspected. So this is a brand new one, just came out from the package. So there's no rip or anything. Obviously, it compresses like no problem. This is the bed. I don't want to touch it. Let me get my gloves real quick. I don't know if you see it, but these rubber boots are actually ripped. So it's definitely leaking the fluid. You can see the rip here. It's all separated. So I'm just gonna put that in, and basically labor-wise it's the same thing, because the transmission has to come off. But it's gonna be just partially coming off because I have a transmission jack now, and it's so much better with this thing right here. And the one that we used to have, I had to step I had to just literally just pump it for like 1,000 times just to go up like this much. This goes up and down like nothing. So good investment. Actually, it took me a while, actually more than 20 minutes to put this together, because how they assembled it to ship it was like, you know, they flipped it around and did a lot of stuff, but got it done. Made a lot of mess, but pretty much bleed the clutch first thing tomorrow. I was just working on this way so that I don't have to pull the cars in and out. It's kind of freezing too right now, so it's good. I was actually taking chances, but I think this is safe enough. All right, made a little bit of a mess, as you can see. The transmission's in, everything's bolted up. All the sensors are back together. Just gotta hook up the drive shaft, but I gotta get to that and get to the heat shield. So I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. Just gonna pretty much clean up the shop here, this area right here, and pretty much go home. So I was just cleaning up the shop, like I said, and cleaned up everything. And then I realized that I could just push this car in, work on something over there. So I'm just gonna stay here, get the most things done, and actually leave. So, all right, so first thing in the morning, came in and just finished up everything. I know the customer's gonna pick this up at 5 o'clock or later, but I just wanna get this over with, get out the way, set up the next car, just move on and basically do everything inside. Everything's working great, just doing the final check on everything, just bled the clutch. Everything feels good and ready to be handed over. Maybe I'll wash it a little bit. The car was really dirty, but I don't know. Took the car off the lift. Everything's running fine. I just went around the block real quick. I just can't stand how dirty this car is. So apparently the car was stranded or just sitting there for a while. And he was just getting some rides here and there or renting out the car. So I guess it was like sitting there for a while, so it wasn't really taken care of. So I'll take care of it, just a little bit, nothing, you know, I'm not gonna do a fresh detail or anything, but just gonna make it a little bit nicer to hand it over. Something I'm just gonna throw in. I'm not gonna charge him or anything for this. So look at the engine bay now. Now, just all I have to do is just kind of wipe it down, that's all. Just make it way cleaner, nicer. Like I said, something I could throw in.